This home might have one of the best views in all of Bentry.
What's up, everyone? This is Terence Richardson, your Atlanta Realtor with eXp Realty and the Atlanta Relocation Guide. And whether you're moving to Atlanta in 60 days or 6 months, I can help make your move to the metro area as smooth as possible. But I can't help you unless you contact me. So let's have a conversation about how I can make that move work for you and find a house like this. All of my contact information is in the description below. All right, property tour coming up right now. It's a little windy today, can you tell? What's giving it away? All right, in this video, we're gonna take a look at the view, we're gonna take a look at the house. I'm also, in the second part of the video, gonna go over all of the wonderful amenities that Bentry has, so you can get an idea of what it would be like to live here. I wanted to start at the top of the hill, so you can kind of see what all is involved with this property, because it's got one of the best views, one of the best year-round views in the whole neighborhood. Now, there is a little bit of a slope to the driveway, and it might seem intimidating from the top of the hill, but it's really not that bad. They've got the different reflectors there so that you can see where you're going at night, and there's ample parking. And I say that because you've got 5 spots for cars in these different pads. You've got 2 spots right here, and then you've got 3 down there that we'll take a look at. And then on the drive itself, you could potentially park more. So if your purpose for buying a house like this is to use it as a second home, a vacation home, something like that, have family, friends over, you know, there's lots of parking for people. If you're going to use it as a short-term rental, and this was a super successful short-term rental, then again, you have quite a bit of parking available. So as we're walking down, you see over the house that it's got a phenomenal view. And I'm teasing you with it because that first shot shows you the view coming towards the house. But man, this house has a fantastic view looking the other way as well. And on property, you have a whole bunch of wildlife that comes through here. The most common, obviously, are the little squirrels. I can see them there. A bunch of squirrels on property. But there's also a bunch of deer. And there's a deer trail right over here. I think it's kind of cool. It's one of the things that makes this property really endearing. No pun intended. Or maybe there was, who knows. So right here, there's a deer trail that comes through. And they kept knocking this section down. So the owner thought, cool little move, put a little sign there saying deer crossing. It's pretty cool, right? So you could be enjoying the morning. Maybe it's one of those mornings that you're not taking the view in. Maybe you're underneath the covered porch on the front of the house and you're just watching deer run through the front of your property, and they run right there. So there's a family of 7 deer. I've seen them myself. You can see in the video here. So it's very active. Every once in a while, you've got black bears. It's a mountain community in Georgia, so black bears are around. You've got a lot of birds. See the bird feeders here. Great place for bird watching. So you've got some steps coming down. It's nicely illuminated in the evening. And then look at this great covered porch. This is awesome. So you've got the swing. You've got some lighting for ambiance. You've got the rocking chairs. This legitimately is a rocking chair front porch. Case in point, you have actual rocking chairs. How many people call their porch a rocking chair front porch and don't have the rocking chair? And it's a cabin style house, as you can see. And it's been freshly painted on the outside. Just so you can kind of see, we're a little bit down this hill, right? So you've got neighbors to the right. They're not right on top of you. And I'm going to show you something right here, actually. So this was a half-acre lot, and now it's a full acre because there's an adjoining lot over here that was added to the property so that nobody else could build there. So it helps to keep these homes nice and separated. And then there's a lot of green space that's owned, and partly by the community and also the county, spaces that will never be built as well. So what's here is here on Mole Mountain. This is it. All right, let's step inside and take a look at this beautiful property. Okay, first things first, It's a 1,300 square foot and change property, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. And whoever built this property did a fantastic job of maximizing the space that they did have. So as you come in, you've got your entrance foyer here. And then right inside, laundry. So stackable washer dryer. So that's cool. Now let's take a look at the property and see what you walk into indoors. Just how beautiful it is. So if you like log style cabins and natural wood everywhere, this is what that is. Absolutely beautiful. There's nothing really hindering your sight line of the roof line, right? There's no attic space up there on that side. It's just beautiful wood, lots of space, makes the space feel a lot bigger. And as you come in and you see, you've got that view back there. I'm going to show it to you in a moment. I know that so far you've seen the view coming into the house. We got a little taste of it while we were standing outside above the home. You're going to see why I feel like this house has one of the best, if not the absolute best view in Bent Tree. So as you come in, you got dining right here. Seats 4 there. Kitchen is a really good size. And you have 4 bar stools right off of the counter in the kitchen. So you've got 8 people that could potentially eat right here. Stainless steel appliances, real wood cabinets. And there's quite a few cabinets. For a home this size, kitchen's a really, really good size. No complaints. A lot of countertop space. I like the under cabinet lighting. In the evening it looks really good. So I think we're going to have an opportunity to grab a shot of while I'm here, because evening is right around the corner. As you're preparing meals, you're overlooking view, which from this angle you can't really see because of the difference in light, but I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to go take a look at it right now. Whew, it is windy out here. Look at this view. Now you've got a really, really big deck out here. And from every part of this deck, you have a really phenomenal vantage point. Now this sun obviously faces, not the sun, the house faces the west. And so from this deck, you have some of the most amazing sunsets, which we're going to see in this video because that sun's going to come down. So we'll have an opportunity to take a look at it. This is my favorite part of the house. It's this back deck. We've got the evening view. Look at those colors on the horizon. And imagine being able to come out here and experience this over and over again. Fireplace, little space right here is my favorite part of the entire house, whether it's waking up and grabbing a coffee overlooking this view or some kind of beverage in the evening. Got the mountain range in the background, got the lake over there. This back deck is awesome. A portion of it is covered, as you can see. There's a big picnic table here if you have guests over and you want to be able to enjoy a meal. Again, overlooking this great view. How incredible would that be? So there's a covered portion of the deck, as I had mentioned. And both bedrooms have direct access to this back deck, and they both have incredible views. All right, let me take you guys back inside. Oh man, I will never get tired of that view. Period. It's outstanding. All right, here's the living room. Now, we're heading into the evening, and this is what the property looks like as the sun goes down. Got a fantastic ambiance to it. The fireplace anchors the room. Got a nice little fire going in there right now. Okay, so let's check out the secondary bedroom first. Let's go through the hallway. I mean, I love the wood floors in this house. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. And here you've got a nice little nook with a view, overlooks the fireplace. Got a little bench there, be the perfect little reading spot. And right beside it, you've got some storage, a tiny little closet here. Off of the hall, you have the secondary bathroom. And this bathroom does have a tub shower combination, which we'll see here in just a little bit. But let's step into the secondary bedroom. And I did mention that this is being used as a short-term rental. So they built in the built-in bunk beds that you see there on the left. And there's a pull-out mattress on the bottom, which means that this room could effectively sleep 5 people. Now that sure is crowded for one room. I'm sure that's what you're thinking, and you wouldn't be wrong. But as a short-term rental, I mean, that's kind of what the experience is, right? Kids in the bunk, parents have the bed. You can have 3 kids or more, depending on their size, sleeping right there. If you're going to live here, this is going to be more of a weekend retreat for you. You don't have to use the bunks. You could. But you've got a decent size reach-in closet. So you can see here the tub, shower. It's a very functional bathroom. And as I mentioned, all the bedrooms have direct access to the back deck. So let's take a look at that. Look at this one. Almost would want this side to be the primary suite just because you can come out and enjoy the fireplace. And I guess it could act that way, depending on how you want to set things up. All right, back inside. All right, we're gonna go check out the primary suite. So it's a similar size. It's got another great view besides the uncovered portion. All right, get a load of this. So you wake up in the morning. You open your eyes, and that is staring at you right there. Isn't that awesome? It's a great view to wake up to. Grab your morning coffee, open up the door, and this is something you get to enjoy anytime you want. Maybe sit on some of these chairs, and then in the evening, enjoy a different variety of beverage while this beautiful fire pit is kicked on with all the chairs around it. That's my favorite part of the house, this section right here. I mean, this is The view is outstanding. I'd spend so much time by that fire pit. It's not even funny. Take a look at the bathroom. So fortunately, the primary bathroom is quite a bit bigger than that secondary bathroom. It's got the dual vanities, granite countertops, wood cabinets, as you can see. Big old mirror. Love the lights. And it's got a tub shower combination on this side. And then tucked away back here is a closet, linen closet, or whatever you need. Keep in mind, this house is currently being used as a vacation rental, short-term rental, so they've got extra supplies and whatnot in there. Are you loving this home as much as I am right now? I know that I'm geeking out on the view. I think it's absolutely breathtaking, but the combination of the view, the house, its charm, the neighborhood, which I'm going to show you here coming right up, so you can see what Bent Tree is and what makes Bent Tree so special. The combination of everything is just outstanding. If you agree and you like it, consider leaving a thumbs up, subscribing, and hitting that bell notification button. Helps me understand what kind of properties you like so I can bring more to you. Now let's go and take a look at the rest of the neighborhood and see what makes Bent Tree as special as it is. If you're an avid golfer, Bent Tree has golf. It's an 18-hole, 72-par, 6,410-yard course that basically goes through the mountains, and it's fantastic. Now, it's one of the most challenging courses in North Georgia, and we're here at the 19th Hole Tavern, which is basically a restaurant, and it's a fantastic place. If you like golf, Bent Tree's got it. So this is the Sally Doss Trail. It's an easy half-mile hike. Now, if you like hiking and you like the outdoors, the nature, Bent Tree has a lot of hiking trails. This one just happens to be across from the beach and a portion of the lake. How beautiful is that? You got the beach there, little park. Look how beautiful this is. There are multiple pavilions that you can rent. Here's one of them. I'm going to show that to you right now. So this is one of the bigger ones, and this is at the beach. And this is where the concerts are during the summer months. This time of year in Bent Tree, it's so beautiful with the changing of the foliage colors. It's just really nice. Now, if you have a boat with an electric motor, this is where you would put in on the lake. It's across from the beach on the other side of the lake, and you've got your boat ramp right here. All right, now we're going to go and take a look at the equestrian facilities. So in Bent Tree, you can have your own horses, or if you'd still like to go on horse rides, you can rent a horse and do that as well. So we're going to go check that out right now. All right, we're going to take a look at the Bent Tree Saddle Club Horse Park first. Got another pavilion here with the horse park, where I assume you could bring your horses or one of the community's horses that you rent. And as you're doing the riding, you can grill out and have a grand old day. So here are the stables. Notice they had a pricing sheet on the side here. We'll take a quick look at that. There you go. So if you're wondering what it costs to ride a horse if you don't own the horse, this is what it costs. They also have a dog park in here. Let's go take a look at that. So here's the dog park. You got a section for the bigger dogs. Lots of room for them to run and play. And you have a section over here for the smaller dogs.
So they get their own little enclosure as well.
All right, and the last thing I want to show you in the neighborhood is where the swim and tennis facilities are. So let's go take a look at that right now. All right, so here are the facilities for the tennis courts. You have these little villas that you could rent. Both pools are closed at this time of the year. Obviously, we're not in season. So don't judge a book by its cover at this time, right? Like that doesn't look super appealing, but it's not open. In the summertime, late spring, early fall, it's really beautiful here. Over here you have Club Tamarack. This is basically where they host a whole bunch of different events, social gatherings, different clubs and whatnot. They have a wonderful lookout that we're gonna go and take a look at right now. There's the second pool. It's closed at this time of the year, as I mentioned. Fantastic vantage points for this view. Look at how gorgeous this is. Absolutely beautiful. And I know that I've said it a million times in this video, but I will never get tired of this view. It's absolutely stunning. Now, if you'd like to watch the next video, I've got a great playlist of property tours that I've done. Click up here. You never want to miss another one. In that case, I'd consider subscribing. Click right there. And if you're looking for a great agent and you're moving to the Metro Atlanta area, reach out. Love to represent you and make sure that you're well taken care of. And do that as well. All right, I hope to see you on the next video. I'm going to get back to enjoying this upcoming sunset. Take care.